Hi, I'm Aman, and this is OpsGuard. OpsGuard is zero trust AI remediation engine exposed through the simple CLI interface, and it reproduces application crashes inside the Docker, generate an AI-assisted fix, and refuse to accept the fix unless it is structurally valid and the runtime verified. In short, we can say that the AI can propose the patch, but it can't be shipped unless it's proved its work. Now let's see the what the problem we have trying to solve. In today's world, the AI tools can generate the code fixes very quickly, but they can't prove those fixes are safe. They may slightly remove logic, introduce dependency, or fix one error while creating the next. There is a huge gap between the AI generated patches and the verified code. OpsGuard is trying to fix the gap using the deterministic enforcement. I have a simple Python that is producing the value error. We can see that. So instead of manually fixing it, I will run the ops guard using the CLI and using the CLI and passing the repository. Considered what happened behind the scene. We can when I run the command, ops guard first clone the repository into isolated temporary work. It then reproduce the crash inside the Docker sandbox, ensure the failure is real and deterministic. Next is classify the error, whether it is an infrastructure issue like the network timeout or authenticator. It would abort early. Since this is a code error, it proceeds with to the patch generation using the LLM. But here's the key part. HomeSide does not trust LLM output blindly. Before applying the patches, it's validate its structure, block unsafe imports, compile the code, and rerun everything inside the Docker. If the Docker does not confirm success, the patch is rejected and again retried. Now let's look the success and whatever the success we have given. In the final, we have generated the artifact and here we have generated the first this is just summary and and here we have shown directly what is earlier and what is the changes right now and we have just generated like the latest patch where uh, where we have successfully applied the changes and later we can automatically push 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 it to the GitHub using the PR. And importantly, the original repository remains untouched. All the modifications happen inside the isolated workspace. And and if we talk about how it is different than the AI tool generated fixes, OpsGuard enforce them that the AI can't execute code, it can't control workflow state, it can't introduce unsafe changes. Every fix must be passed structurally validation and Docker verification. If it can't prove its correctness, the system fails safely. So that at the last we can say that OpsGuard is designed to be safety layer between AI patch generation and the production acceptance. It transforms AI remediation from the blind automation into the deterministic enforcement. That's all. Thank you.